New Year's resolutions, how do I put this politely? Oh yeah, they suck. Why? Because 80% of people abandon them by February. That's not me throwing shade, it's science. And if you're nodding along because that's been you, don't worry, you're not alone. But here's the good news. You don't have to be part of that statistic. Today we're talking about the December reset. Think of it as your goal-setting boot camp, but funnier and slightly inappropriate. By the end of this video, you'll have a foolproof plan to crush your goals for 2025. So, stop doom scrolling, sit up straight, and pay attention, because waiting for January is for amateurs. And we're pros at this game. Oh, and if you're still tempted to wait for January, check out my video. Don't wait for January like all the other losers. Yes, I called them losers. Fight me. Alright, let's start with a reality check. Before you plan for 2025, you've got to deal with 2024. Think of it like reviewing game footage after a big loss. You're not doing it to wallow, you're doing it to win. Now, grab a notebook or the back of a junk mail envelope, I won't judge, and make 2 lists. First, wins of 2024. Write down everything that went well, and don't just say nothing, okay? If you didn't set your kitchen on fire this year, that counts. Then, make a lessons learned list. Notice I didn't say failures, because failures are just lessons in disguise. For example, if you spent $500 on gym equipment that's now a glorified clothes rack, that's not a failure. It's a reminder that throwing money at problems doesn't fix them. Consistency does. Let me tell you about Michael Jordan. You know, the basketball GOAT? He once said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed." So take stock of your misses, but don't wallow in them. Use them as fuel for your next shot. And if that shot is asking out your crush, well, may the odds be ever in your favor. Here's the thing about generic goals. They're like eating plain rice. Boring, unsatisfying, and you're going to abandon it for pizza halfway through. If your goals don't light a fire under your butt, they're not worth your time. When you set a goal, ask yourself, why do I care? Keep asking until you hit something emotional. For example, don't just say, I want to save money. Ask yourself why. Maybe it's because you want to travel, or quit your soul-sucking job, or stop eating instant noodles 5 nights a week. Attach meaning, and suddenly, your goal isn't just a chore, it's a mission. Take Oprah. She didn't just say, I want to be successful. She wanted to break cycles of poverty and give a voice to people who felt invisible. That's purpose. That's fire. And now she's Oprah, living proof that meaningful goals change lives. So, when you're planning your 2025 goals, think, am I setting goals I actually care about, or am I just making a checklist to impress Instagram? Alright, now for the secret sauce, systems. Because here's a truth bomb, goals are useless without a plan. You know it, I know it. And James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, shouted it from the rooftops when he said, you do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Start small. Aim to improve by just 1% every day. Over a year, that's a 37% improvement. It's math, people! For example, instead of saying, I'll work out an hour every day, start with 5 minutes. Build the habit first, scale it later. Use something like this. Cross off each day you stick to your goal. It's stupidly simple, but it works because it taps into your brain's reward system. Humans love streaks. It's why we binge watch entire seasons of TV in one night. Or why some of us are out here keeping a 300-day Duolingo French streak, but still can't confidently order a croissant without sweating. Put that same energy into your goals and you'll be unstoppable, maybe even fluent. Pause. Right now, I want you to type one goal for 2025 in the comments. No judgment, just put it out there. And if you don't, I'll assume your goal is to continue procrastinating and eating snacks in bed. Which, honestly, relatable. Let's talk about staying motivated. Because if you're anything like me, motivation can feel like a flaky Tinder date. It shows up when it feels like it and disappears when you need it most. Studies show that motivation follows action, not the other way around. This is called the do something principle. You don't wait to feel inspired to act, you act to feel inspired. So even on the days when you don't feel like it, just take one small step. It's like priming a pump. Once you get the water flowing, it's hard to stop. Think of motivation like toothpaste. It doesn't just pop out, you have to squeeze the tube a little. And sometimes, yeah, you'll struggle to get that last bit, but you get there eventually. Alright, before we wrap this up, let's do a quick goal check. If you're serious about 2025 being your year, smash that subscribe button and join the Keys to Mastery crew. We're gunning for 1,000 subscribers before Christmas, and we need you to make it happen. And trust me, this community is better than your gym membership, you'll actually use it. So here's your homework. Reflect on 2024, set goals that actually mean something, and build a system that sets you up for success. This December reset is your chance to stop spinning your wheels and finally move forward. And remember, failure isn't the opposite of success, it's part of it. If you stumble, laugh it off and keep going, because the only way to fail is to quit. Until next time, keep mastering your life, one key at a time.